Your kids have to see you live the legacy.
That's
Don't
right.
just
Oh yeah,
speak
you
it.
better. Now
You gotta live the legacy.
He's in Chicago, so I ended up selling drugs. And I was paying the bills. You know, I was taking care of.
So I know it's excited. I know parents are excited.
Are you sure that you heard me when I was talking to you, Lord? Because in order for me to be able
Morning, good morning, good
Good morning.
morning.
they
Good
can't hear
morning,
y'all.
what's in the
Be
bag,
quiet.
family. Look, first of all, welcome to What's in the Bag, where we give a voice to the voiceless and let you say whatever is on your mind. Look, I'm trying to say it for Marvina. She's not feeling good today. She's a little under the weather, but she still made it on. Because what we say, rain, sleet, snow, shine, sickness, whatever, we still gonna, we're dedicated to our craft and what we do. So so I'm glad that you guys are joining us this morning. We have Marvina sitting over there. You see her hand up on her face and all this other kind of stuff. My BFF is not feeling well. But before I get over to her, let me take and see here. Can you guys see my mug? There we go. I have to wait a minute. I faded out. There we go. So this morning I am drinking some. I found some classic roast by Target. I like to say Target. You know what I mean? Put a little spin on it. So I found some classic roast at Target that has now become my favorite coffee. It has literally pushed 8 o'clock out of the way. So let me say that has pushed 8 o'clock out of the way. So I'm drinking it with some like 4 packs of equal and some hazelnut. So, and I'm cheating a little bit because my hazelnut is not sugar free. I couldn't find any, but I have to have my hazelnut in my coffee. So I'm doing just a splash of it so it doesn't hurt my sugar levels or anything like that. But Miss Marvina, let me introduce to
Yeah.
some and share with others my BFFFF. And she not feeling so good. Look at her like, ooh, ooh. Well, let me raise it up for her. Yeah. Good morning, BFF. How you
Good
feeling over there?
morning. I'm not doing too well. I don't take sickness very well. I'm in here trying to doctor on myself, trying to make sure I'm okay and all that good stuff. Good morning, Nell. I love you, baby. Thank you for sharing, for coming in like you always do.
Yeah,
Blessings
good
on blessings.
morning. Good morning.
Well,
Yes.
today in my cup, I decided no coffee because I'm not in a coffee mood. I think it's time for some tea. So I got some of this. My mom used to drink this tea every day. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's a honey ginger tea with lemon flavor. I got that.
Mm,
Let me just try that today with I even put an extra thing of gi- uh of ginger in it and some lime. And my let me get it out. I have my first lady. She always said something about turmeric. She said, take turmeric. Turmeric will help.
mhm.
So I put a splash of turmeric in here also, and it kind of gave it a little better taste than it was even before I started. And of course, it has a little honey and some sugar. Some sugar.
Mhm.
Like
It's a
you got
sugar.
the sugar. And I mean, it really good. It's a hot toddy kind of thing, but it don't have the alcohol. And I don't do the hot alcohol stuff. And Marvin don't drink. but I did. It's really good. I mean, it really got a great taste to it. So bon appetit.
I know. Look, you got it in the mug. You got it in the mug. And guess what? I found my mug. I found my mug because I've been going through some boxes, pulling some stuff out of storage and trying to see what my losses are because a lot of people don't know this, but somebody broke in and stole all my stuff and
All my
everything.
stuff.
But it's all good because God is going to restore. God is a God of restoration. So,
Yes, he
but you know
is.
something I want to go back to really quick. You said that First Lady said something about turmeric. I agree, and I try to get turmeric in everything. And I at one point in time I would go to the health food stores and they would grind it up for me and I would put it in everything I cook. I put some turmeric in there. You really don't taste the difference when you're putting it into different foods with different seasonings and everything, but you could tell the difference because it's like
Mhm.
anti-inflammatory. So it helps with
Mhm.
inflammation and things of that nature. And when we having lupus, it's a really big help. So a lot of
Yeah.
teas and stuff that I drink have ginger and turmeric in it. So I hope you
Yeah.
get to feeling better. I hope it just like right now in the name of Jesus,
Girl,
I ask that he just come on and heal you. There we go.
help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I don't think being sick to me is like being knocked. That's like a car that is out of commission. You can't do
Yeah.
nothing. Can't,
Yeah.
you know,
'Cause-
there. I just don't like this feeling. And the weird
yeah.
not sniffy nose. And it definitely ain't take away my taste buds because baby, I'm eating. I'm like the appetite there. So I don't know what it is. It's just like a head. It's like I'm tired and my head hurts. But God be the
I
glory.
call it this yeah, it's gonna be well. It's gonna be
Yeah, it's
well.
gonna be well. I gotta ask you a question. What
What's
about
that?
this TikTok stuff?
Girl, so people I don't like to say that I'm a conspiracy theorist. I feel that I am a realist because I've been as long as you've known me, and I've always talked about aliens and all of this other kind of stuff and so on and so forth. And I always say that there's always a bigger scheme to things that's going on behind the scenes. Um, a lot of people don't know this that the person that owns TikTok was an intern for Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook. TikTok came along and knocked Facebook off its square and blew Instagram and Tik and Twit what is that Instagram and X out of the water. So when people's coins start getting affected, they start getting in their feelings. When they start getting in their feelings, they start trying to knock the top person at the top of the ring. They try to knock them off their square because
Like
you
a
think about it. You
yeah.
want to you want to ban them, but you want somebody else to buy them. Come on now, make it make sense. Help it make
Girl,
sense.
and
It
how
don't make
about
sense.
I read on one of the social media platforms that since uh the stores, the Google and the iPhone, where you do the get the apps from, since they
Mm-hmm.
banned them from not able to download on them, that they're selling iPhones and phones for maybe 8K, uh, which the it's
Yeah.
already on there, so they can just download it. It's already the TikTok, so they
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. You know what I'm saying? TikTok is on
Mm-hmm.
there, so they can actually still download it from those phones. But the phones cost so much money. I
Yeah.
don't see nobody buying phones like that. But I'm just saying they're trying
So
their
let me
way to
give
get
the little
around.
story behind that. So yeah, so when they banned it, they of course, China and places like that said, "Oh, well, we got to work around for that." So they do. They have it already embedded in the phones to where you can still access the app through their settings and so on and so forth. But people, 90 days, you can still download and do everything that you were doing with TikTok beforehand. 90 days. And also, let me clear something up. People's like, "Oh yeah, President Trump got TikTok reinstated." No, he did not. No, he did not. He did not resume presidency or take over presidency until the inauguration. Biden was the one who put TikTok back on the map with an executive order. Donald Trump, President Trump, is saying that he is going to extend that out for the next 90 days. Come on, people. I just believe in giving credit where credit is due, and everybody getting there just come on now. So that's all. That's all that I got to
I
say.
just wanted to
It's
bring
so
it
much
out there.
going on.
I used to be very much on TikTok all the time. I'm not a TikTok fan too much anymore because one reason why they won't let us get on put our platform on their platform. So if they ban them, that's their business. I'm just saying. I mean, I think everybody should have a fair chance. They don't want to give us the RMTP so we can get our stuff online. So buy TikTok if they ban it, whatever. Anyway, go ahead, girl, and introduce our
So now let me tell y'all. I met and let me do this introduction the way that I felt this particular day. So I'm in the barbershop getting my cut on, trying to it's time for me to go back. But I was in there getting my cut on. And this young lady, this beautiful young lady, and her mother comes into the shop. And I'm thinking like, I'm like, okay, I wonder what are they here for? They bringing it somebody getting ready to get a haircut or something like that. But then they pull in this case, and the young lady, she looks nervous, but she's poised. She's together. And then she starts talking about what she's doing, her product. She is selling hair bonnets and things of that nature. 16 years old.
You telling her, babe.
I do. I just got to put it out there.
Yeah.
16 handling her business, and I have to say this: lasting impressions. First impressions are lasting impressions. And with that being said, I would like to welcome Miss Morenike and her mother Cassandra to the stage.
Good morning, you all. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
ladies.
How you
Good morning.
doing? Good
Like I
morning.
said, I was so impressed when I met you. So impressed. And mom, you know this. I was so impressed.
Yes,
And I done bought, from you, and then I would say we got to get you on the show. I immediately
yes,
called Marvina. So
yes.
first and foremost, before we get into everything, I'm gonna start with you, Miss Morenike. What do you have in your cup this morning? I know you got your cup.
So what I have in my cup is some Swiss Miss hot chocolate with milk and French vanilla creamer inside.
Ooh,
Oh,
I never thought about adding some creamer to some hot chocolate. All right
Yes,
then.
yes.
And Miss Cassandra, what about you?
Well, I have it's actually her aunt's coffee line. It's Killer My J. It's a Java, Killer My Java.
Kawanjava.
It's a coffee that her aunt's, she's just started her own business, and this is her line of coffee. It's called Killer My Java. So that's what's in my little
Oh,
cup full of shenanigans.
all
Yeah.
right then.
oh, okay. We gotta
Interesting.
write that down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you said it's called Killing My Java?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. That's what it's
Okay,
called.
okay.
This is how look. She's
Very
on
good.
Instagram. It's spelled KILIMAN Java GAVA. So she's on
Kilimanjaro.
Instagram.
Okay. All
Okay.
right then. Okay. So we're gonna talk to y'all about that after the show. After the show.
Okay.
But now
Okay.
Good
now
morning,
that you guys
Robin.
have told us everything about what you got in your cup, Miss Marinike, we're gonna start with you, girl. What's in your bag?
So honestly, what's in my bag? I'm a 16-year-old small business entrepreneur, and I make hair bonnets, bows, headbands, scrunchies, bonnets like this, little packets, honestly everything. And I just like to make stuff for my community. That's really it. That's what's in my bag.
You said that you like to make things for your community. So
Yes,
how did
ma'am.
this start with you making these products for your community? What was your motivation?
So my motivation was basically I used to go to the beauty supplies and buy my own hair bonnets from there, and they would never stay on my head like when I'm sleeping at night because I'm a heavy sleeper and I sleep like
Hmm.
recklessly. And it was the same problem for me and my mom, so I was just thinking maybe I should make my own bonnets to see how this will work. And my cousin started buying them, my auntie started buying them. Just it just bloomed out of nowhere, and I was just like, okay, maybe I should sell them to my teachers at school because I also make sorority themed ones for teachers or people in sororities as well. And it just bloomed off of that. So I just kept on doing it. And here we are.
Well, I am loving it. I bought I think I bought Minnie Mouse, and then I bought one of your. I think it's like fur or sheepskin on one side, and then satin on the other side. But
Yes,
for my
ma'am.
granddaughters. So tell me about how do you go about choosing the materials for your bonnets?
So honestly, it's all up to my mom because she's a very stylish person,
Mhm.
and I like to let her choose my designs and everything, and just let her choose really the color combinations down to like the designs of how I should do it as well. And she's just my motivation and my inspiration as well.
Thank you.
Oh, motivation and inspiration. Now, Mama, you done leaned out the scene. I was going to ask you a question. I was
Okay.
going I was
Yeah,
going to ask you a
okay.
question.
Okay.
So now you pick out the colors, the color combinations, and the designs, and then Morenike, you put everything together.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Well,
mom, so
actually,
how does it? Mhm.
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go
Mm-mm.
ahead. You were getting ready to say you.
No, I
Go
was
ahead.
going to tell you that actually, being that I spend my money half of the time on her materials, um, she just asked me to go to like Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that when she's out at school or she's out of material. Which thank God I found a better way, a better avenue of buying material. Which I go on marketplace and there's a lot of people that sell. You'll be surprised. A lot of people that sell fabrics on marketplace. So I just
Oh.
stroll through there, or I go to Hobby Lobby, like I said, Michael's, or what's the other one, Joann's,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
just pick out little pretty satins. And sometimes we have a lot of silks and little different things. Sometimes she'll recommend that I get her like the Marvel comics. She recommended that because she was like, "Mom, all the kids are like this, so can we get this?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." And it's another one, the must.
It was Hello Kitty and Monster High because
Okay,
I know at the time Hello Kitty like merch and everything was blooming on TikTok and Instagram. So I was like, maybe I should make a Hello Kitty bonnet, and that
Mhm.
bloomed as well. People at
yeah.
my school bought tons and tons and tons of bonnets for me during that time period. I was like, oh my god, and
The main one that I picked out that I knew would sell really good for her,
Mhm.
Hobby Lobby has it. It's called the Fruits of the Spirit, and it has all the
Ooh.
fruits of the spirit on the bonnet. And she got, I just bought you some of the material. Did you have you sewn it up yet?
no ma'am.
Okay, so she got it over there now. She
I
hasn't
want
sewn it
one.
yet. Okay, let me grab it so I can show you what it looks like.
Yeah, yes, yes.
I
Mhm.
believe we
The
cut it
fruit.
out. I
Yeah.
think I see it right there, right there. Because we cut it out. I just haven't sewn it together
Oh, okay.
yet.
Okay. And this particular line is the fruits of the spirit.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my
And
goodness.
just like this.
Oh
Nice.
yes.
And we
Yes.
would like put like a pretty satin on the opposite side. And this was honestly our bestseller as well.
Yeah, this is her
Nice.
bestseller, The Fruits of the
Wow.
Spirit. It has love, joy, peace, happiness, God, faith. It has a lot of fruits of the Spirit on here. So I told her, I said, this will be good for people that love the Lord, with like myself. So, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
started you sewing? I mean, I know it actually, you know, did you just pick up sewing and putting it together? Where was the sewing part come from?
So honestly, the sewing part comes from when I was younger. I used to watch a lot of fashion design TV shows where they would like make their own clothes and stuff, and just little cute accessories, and YouTube as well. And honestly, my mom too, she used to do crochet as well. So I was like, maybe I want to do sewing as well so I can complement it and be like my mom kind of, because she's honestly really my inspiration for everything that I do in my life. So
Nice.
yeah.
And I'm going to tell you later the
Oh.
story.
Mhm.
When Rennie was in I think, second or third grade, one of her assignments the teacher had given her was to create something out of a cardboard box. So me, I've always been crafty myself. So, I've always digged into her book bag when she came home to make sure she's doing her work and see what she did for the day. So we saw this. I saw this little project, and I was like, Rennie, we can just build a whole bedroom set. And I have the pictures on my phone somewhere, and I can send it to you guys so you can see it as well. But when I tell you she won first place, we created a whole bedroom. Like some people just did like a little um, bookshelf, or they probably did something, a couch. But we did the whole shebang. We did the bed, we did the ottoman, we did the bookshelf. We had like a little
It
rug.
was like a little treasury section in front of the bed
Yes,
too,
that's
and I think it was
the
lampshades too.
nightstands. Yeah, with the light shade.
Lampshades.
It was so adorable. So they kept her project until the end of the year, but she won that. But we did. She was young, and I mean, like I've always been active with her as far as like doing arts and crafts. So it comes natural. My aunt was always a person that crocheted a lot, and she used to make me a hat and scarf set every Christmas year. And when I tell you, she doesn't do it anymore, but I wish I would have.
Mhm.
I do it a little bit. My if you can look at the mannequin right here,
Or take the back
that was my
over.
first little hat on the little mannequin over there, crochet.
Oh
But
wow.
um, I didn't stick with it, even though I should have. And every now and then I dabble with it a little bit. But I think that's where her craft come from. She just watches everything I do, and she always asks me, "Mommy, can you do this? Can you get me this?" And whatever she's into, I'll support her. You know, I bought, like I
Yeah.
said, I went on Marketplace. She has tons of material in my house everywhere, and I'm like, I don't regret it, but I look at it sometimes like, wow, where can I put this stuff? It's so much.
Yeah.
She's like, Mom, don't do this, don't touch it, don't do this. So I'm like, okay, I'll just leave it there and
Well,
just let her
one
do
day when she how Martin used to say it on his show, blow up, when she blow
blow
up
up.
up,
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
even
Yeah.
gonna matter about
Yes,
how much
exactly.
material and everything is in there. And I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
something, and I applaud you. I applaud
Thank
you
you.
for supporting your baby and being there
Absolutely.
for her, because it's there's some kids, there's some, let me not say kids, there's some young people
Hmm.
that have the entrepreneurs, you know,
Yes. Yes.
spirit, but they don't receive the support that they need. And so a lot of
Exactly.
times they wind up giving up on it. But like I
Yeah.
said, when she walked in the door, the spirit is all over her.
Thank
The
you. Thank
entrepreneur,
you.
the spirit of the Lord, the entrepreneurship is there.
Yes.
And not
Thank you.
only that, guys, to meet Morenike and her mother, Morenike is such a very poised young woman, very polite, very
Thank you.
professional. Everything is yes ma'am, no ma'am, the whole 9 yards, and she's winning people over just by her attitude and how she
Yes.
how she meets and how she greets people. And
Yes.
mom, so how has it been for you, because I know you having to drive her around to these places, because you guys are out in
Yes.
Cobb County, but you guys were over
Yes.
in Atlanta, when you
Yes.
guys, where I was at that day.
Yeah. It's been an amazing adventure. When I tell you, being that Rennie is the only child, we're always together. If she's not at school, I'm at work. We're together. So this has given us the opportunity to meet a lot of people and network with a lot of people. And when I tell you, the whole city of Atlanta has really opened their arms up to us and allowed her to come in and sell her products, it amazes me. I know it's a blessing from above, and I thank God for it. It's just, you know, I don't know what it is about her or me, but they welcome us with open arms, and it's just a blessing. I'm ecstatic about it. So it's a blessing.
I'm telling you, it's the spirit. It's the way you guys care. It's the way you guys carry yourself. And
Thank you.
I know for a fact that you guys put God first. And putting God
Amen.
first
Yes. Yes.
allows those doors to open up
Okay.
and walk through. I
Yes.
mean, like a lot, sometimes people get so caught up in putting a product out and so on and so forth that they feel is going to work well with the buyers, that
Yes.
sometimes they don't put God in it because they don't think that that's something
That's
that's going
right.
to work.
That's
But when you
right.
guys put God in it, like you said, the fruit of the spirit is her number one selling, is her best
It
seller.
is. Yes. Yes.
Because it's more people out there that's Christians than that's not. That's the way
Right.
that I look at it. So y'all continue to walk in what you guys got going on.
So, little bit, I
Yes.
got a question to ask you as an entrepreneur. Look at you. what would you say to the other, you got a lot of young ones that's out here that have the dream to be an entrepreneur.
Yes, ma'am.
What would you tell some of the youngsters out here that's trying to do exactly what you're doing, just getting their product out, getting their gifts and talents out?
Well, one thing that I would say is if it's already in your mind, go ahead and pursue it. Because if you just leave it in your mind and not really get into it or like really try to grab at it, it's not going to work. And if you have God in your life too, that will actually help you a lot because I pray every day for my business with my mom too. And we just keep it going. We pray, we have faith in our business, and we just pray every day before we go out too. And I say, honestly, just, I don't know,
Just
really.
do it, right?
To me,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be shy, don't be shy at all, because you're talking on things that like, because Marvina and I, we pray all the time,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
we pray before we get the show going and things of that nature, because we put God first. God, we give God all the praise, all the glory, all the honor.
About you,
Yes,
mom.
yes,
So what would you tell the moms of the entrepreneurs, because like you just made a great point. You stand
yes,
behind her. So what
yes.
would you tell the moms?
I would just tell the mothers to really tune into what their kids really love and what want to do, and even if it's just a hobby, just to interact with them more and talk to them more, understand that they have passions and needs too, and that we're their biggest supporters. If we don't support them, nobody else
Mhm.
will. So we have to stand behind our children and push them. I mean, when Rennie first started this business, she was so afraid to speak, and I told her, I said, "Baby, um, you can't make money being afraid." I said, "You have to stand on them toes and 10 toes down, and just a no is a no, but it's not going to hurt you. But you might have 1,000 yeses. So just go out here, be confident, smile, like show them your beautiful smile, and just show them the person that you are, because you got what it takes." And I encourage her and I instill that in her. So I don't want her to be afraid to go out here and talk to anybody. And I tell her, look people in their faces, look them in their eyes, and you know be confident in who you are and what you have to offer. And over the time, and in the beginning, she was afraid, because like at first she didn't want to go into in the barber shops or the nail salons,
Mm,
and because a lot of Asians run the nail salons, and they normally
Mhm.
don't allow us to come in and sell. But I told her, I said, only thing we can do is act. So she was like, "Well, Mom, I don't want to go. There's too many men in the barbershop." I was like, "Them the main ones that'll buy, baby." So,
That's right.
just to 'em. And she was afraid in the beginning, and she was real soft spoken and quiet. But over time, after I really, talked to her and told her, "Look, if you see how the women buy from us, the men, they have husbands, they have wives, they have sisters, grandmothers, cousins, best auntie, they have people that they love too, and they will buy from you." So after she realized that, and after she, build herself up, her confidence level up, maybe after a month of just grooming her, I let go. And sometimes I tell her, "I'm not gonna even go in. You just go in, and I'm just right here." And she go in and she come out, "Mom, I made $150. Oh, Mom, I made this." I'm like, "Okay, okay." So she's doing amazing. Like now, I don't have to say anything. I just, I walk in with her a lot and just stand there and just watch her do her thing. So
yeah,
that's what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
that's what I would tell other mothers. Just support your children. Whatever they have passions about, just support it.
yeah,
Love
yeah.
it. Love
And for,
it.
and for you
Wow.
to have mommy there supporting you, it's a blessing. Because a lot of us, we out here trying to do so much, we forget that our children is there. And how does
Hmm.
it
Exactly.
feel to have mommy? How does it feel to have mommy? Because more or less a manager. How you feel about that? Just because she's managing you. How you feel about that?
Well, I feel like it's cool because, in a way, it's like connecting with my mom on a deeper level too, even
Hmm.
outside the business. Because before, I wouldn't really talk to her as much about like really anything, but now I feel like I can open up to her about any and everything. So it's just it's a great experience to have her as my manager, my mom, my supporter, my inspiration, my passion. It's just
Mm.
amazing,
Oh,
really.
I
I
love
love
y'all
it. I
relationship. I
love
mean,
it.
and
Yes,
I
yes.
stood on that because, we called her phone. We were calling on her phone and she didn't realize who the number was. So she went straight to mommy.
She
How
did.
a lot of
Yes,
children, yeah, a lot of children don't want their mamas to have their phones and watch, see what's going on.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
understand that. Love y'all too. Now, what do you think
Yeah.
what do you want to do now? What is your goal for as you keep growing? What is the 5 year goal for you? Do you have one?
Yes, I have a 5-year goal. To
Mm-hmm.
be honest, once I get out of high school, I think I want to go to either Howard University or I want to stay in Georgia. Either one of those. And
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I want to go to Howard is because I want to how do you say this? Major in biology or chemistry, even though I know I can do that in Georgia, but I want to be closer to my grandma too because she moved away. And I miss my grandma a lot. And I want to be a traveling nursing anesthesiologist, and that's the plan for when I get older. But I also want to make this as a side hustle for just anything, honestly. If I want to buy something, I can go make my bonnets and just go get it real quick and I'll be done.
I love you have a beautiful game plan ahead. One of my nieces is a biology major. She went to Savannah. She went to Savannah State. And so you have I was expecting you to say something different, not biology and chemistry. Oh my, so your brain is off the charts. So I'm pretty sure that you make really good grades, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I can
She knows how to play that.
Yeah.
say, Mommy, you're not having that. So
Not
grades
having
have to stay on point in order for you to be able to have your side hustle, as you like to say, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I
And
I
then,
really,
mhm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going back to the bonnets. So if someone comes to you and say, I want a personalized bonnet. Well, like for what's in the bag, because I want me a what's in the bag bonnet.
Mm-hmm.
So, could you, how do people get in contact with you to get one of these bonnets?
So, you can call me on, well, text me on Instagram and text me what would you like, as in like if you want a purple bonnet, if you want a light purple bonnet, a lilac bonnet, a deep purple bonnet, honestly anything. Yeah, I can go find the fabric for you that you would like and I'll ask you if you like any of these and you'll say yes or no and I'll just make the bonnet for you and then I can deliver it to you as well.
Oh
Wonderful.
wow. Okay. Now,
I
what
am
if a person lives out of state? Do you have you gotten to a point where you may ship some things out of state?
uh,
We've
uh,
never shipped anything out of state, but we could do that as well.
yeah,
Okay. And
it's
the
getting
reason why I
there.
say that
You're
because our
there.
viewers are all over.
yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So
So
you
she's
package
never
them
done it.
because I like. There's one that if you can see how you, is that how you package them? Is that your logo? What is that? Do you see it?
Yeah, that's how
That's
she
how it's
packages.
packaged.
Yes.
Wonderful. That is
Yeah.
so nice.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
then
And with that,
one that, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
Mm-mm.
that bonnet right there is actually like it's I don't think the fabric is here. It's
it's as
discontinued.
yes,
They
discontinued.
discontinued that fabric. So there's no more of that. I call that my black girl summer hair bonnet. And
Oh,
it's gone. The fabric is gone and I've been looking all over for it. And
Yeah.
it's so sad because I made
Oh,
it for babies too and it was
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
go
wow.
back. Go back to the one. Can you go back to the picture view of the baby with the bonnet?
Yes, of course I can. Hold on. Let me find this bonnet baby. Here we go.
Look at that.
There you
Look at
go.
first of all, look at that beautiful little baby.
Too cute.
But
yes.
look
Yes,
at
ma'am.
that bonnet. on her head. And and I have to say this. I've seen some babies that have the bonnets on and they either
Mhm.
tie the string or they're
Yeah,
slipping off because they don't fit. This
yeah,
is literally on that on that baby's head. So any of you guys
yeah.
that's watching and you've got little babies, you've got little, and let me say this: these bonnets are unisex, so I'm pretty sure that she can make
Mhm,
some for little baby boys as well, because a
mhm,
lot of them they lay down and they rub and their hair starts to come out in places
mhm.
when they're
Yeah,
young. So this kind of helps, and I think that's great. I'm gonna reach out to my nephew when I get off because all of them have little bitty people, and I
yeah,
know that they're trying to find bonnets and things of that nature. And I think that's why when my nephew was cutting my hair, he got excited when he saw this and he hurried up. He bought the one that I wanted. He got the Hello
yes,
Kitty,
yes, he
but his
How
did.
about
daughter
the
because
one?
he
How about
said,
this one? This is the one I really was very curious about. Is that you? Did you make that one for people with locks or people with long hair?
Yes, ma'am. I make it for people with braids, locks, or honestly long hair, like a silk press or something. Like my
hmm
hair, but like if my hair was longer. And I make them in two different sizes. I used to make them in two different sizes until people saying it was too long. But I honestly
hmm
made it for people with long locks too, so they can
hmm
like put their locks inside of the bonnet too.
hmm
And for men and women, I make them for men and women, and they're reversible too, so you can wear them on either side as well.
Nice.
Oh, okay,
We
okay. Are
got a
all the
comment
bonnets
from
reversible?
Diana. I'm sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
You want me to get one for you?
Yeah,
Yes.
show me. Yeah.
Okay,
Do
so
they
okay,
come?
so all of your bonnets are reversible. I
Yeah,
didn't
she
know
wanted
that.
to
That's
know, Diana wanted to know, do they come, do they come in all sizes?
Yes, ma'am. They do. Yes.
Okay, so you can make all sizes. All
So,
right.
starting from my smallest one, I have newborn bonnets too, and then all the way to my adult bonnets as well. Of course, yes,
Give me a second.
okay. Now, if
Yeah.
somebody has very long braids or very long locks, can they
yes,
ask you to do a special size for them?
yes. Of course,
Okay.
yes,
Okay,
And that's
wonderful.
actually what she used to make when she first started out. That bunny is a short bunny, right?
yes. It's one of our newest bonnets as well.
So it was
Okay.
twice that size at first, twice that
Right.
long. So then people were complaining, saying, but she sold out of them, but they were still, a lot of people complained, was like, oh, that's too long. So she shortened it down, and that's what she's been
Okay.
making so far. But she made them longer than that. I was trying to
Oh,
find one for you. Do you have one?
Okay. Okay. And
I
then
have
and
some.
then go ahead.
I'll
you
also
go
make them
Hello
for
Kitty. Look at
yeah.
Hello Kitty.
This one here.
Look at that.
Yes.
Beautiful. Look at that.
This one is in the braid bonnet though for kids,
Let me
and
see.
this is what it will look like out the package.
Yeah, I think these would be good for Leilani.
Yes.
hmm
It will look like just
Look
like
at that.
this.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that's so nice.
Yes.
Wow.
And like I said, they were reversible too, so they can wear them on either side, just like that.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
Y'all don't
I'm,
tell
I'm,
me that
I'm
ain't some
excited.
talent right there. I am
Yes.
so impressed.
And then you had one that looked like a hat. I think I sent a picture. Marvina may have it in. I think it's like a grayish. I think that's the one, the peanuts. I think I'm not sure, but it literally
Um,
for a minute I said, "Oh, she made a hat," but it's actually a bonnet. And
The
I said,
yeah.
so
baby.
that kind of,
Oh
yeah, I
yeah.
said that jazzed it up a little bit. So when people go out with these bonnets and stuff on their head, they look more like a hat
Look more
than a
fashionable. I
bonnet.
love that.
It
Instead of
actually,
going to
it actually
Walmart
is a hat.
and having a bonnet, but then you got some, it looked like a hat and it looks
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
it
What's the
actually
price
is a hat.
range?
Lots of baby
Oh,
hats.
you said it is a hat. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
she made
ma'am.
some baby hats too. They were babies for
Wow.
babies, but it was a little bit.
It was like a
Oh.
little sun bucket hat, basically, and it had the satin on the inside with like a
Yeah.
ladybug exterior or Hello Kitty exterior as well. And I just wanted to make the bonnet or the hat good for the baby so they can be comfortable as well too, while they're outside
Oh.
at the pool or something, and they can look cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So what's
I
what's the
love
price
it.
range? What's about, you ain't gotta tell exactly, but from what to what? What's around the price range, especially if,
So
someone wants.
If we're talking like scrunchies wise too, I say my price range is from $7 to $30 depending on the bonnet because I make super jumbo as well and that costs extra as well because I'm using more material than I would actually use for a regular bonnet as well. And then if we're
Right.
just talking about a regular bonnet, it would be like maybe $20 for one for a satin on satin and then 25 for a braid bonnet or a satin the fur one that I believe that Miss
Richmond.
Yvonne got.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
She
Those,
got this fancy
I
one.
think yeah, she had the she said sheep
Mm-hmm. I
on
Oh,
her
had
the
one of
sheep.
the
rich.
fur ones. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So that's the one that you got, and those will be my prices basically.
Yeah. I hope that
Love
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
answered your question that yeah, so we're looking for some. So it has to
Yeah.
be already a material that's being made. Now, say for instance, you got that satin, that beautiful satin material. Do you find that it's easier for women to wear it to bed so it won't come off their head, or is it that there's a particular reason why you use satin? Can you tell me why most of yours are satin?
Well, honestly, I feel like satin is good for your hair too because it keeps in your moisture, the moisture of your hair. So if you're like doing a roller set and you just want to put your cute little bonnet on and go to bed, it keeps in the moisture. And honestly, for me, it does not come
Prevents
off or
breakage.
it
Yeah.
prevents breakage as well too.
Yeah.
And
Love
I
that's
it.
why
love
satin
it.
is good for your hair as well.
Yes,
And
love
I
it.
love it.
sometimes use silk as well, but that's not all the time.
Okay,
Hmm.
so now I have a question for you because in the beginning you said that you make sorority
Yes, ma'am.
bonnets as well for sorority. So I know I'm pretty sure you did the kappas and and all them and so on and so forth and the deltas. What about sports themes? Because I am I'm GMA, so I'm a sports grandmother.
Yes,
I am a
ma'am.
sports fanatic. I think I told you this yesterday. I love everything Atlanta Falcons. So
Yes.
like Atlanta Falcons bonnets, Atlanta Braves, any other sports teams that's out there, guys. I'm jaded because I am
Come
from the
on, Mama, bring
ATL.
it on.
So
I know it's more coming.
so if
Show us.
somebody wanted
No,
so if somebody wanted something
Yeah.
for like their high school mascot or their favorite NFL team or something like that. Somebody wanted one personalized, like we want what's in the bag. We want a what's in the bag bonnet.
yes,
How
ma'am.
will we go about getting that type of an order to you or that request?
So, like I said earlier, you can text me through Instagram and I'll be able to find the material for you because I know there's a bunch of sports teams fabric everywhere, honestly, because they make clothing, they make
Mm-hmm.
hats and everything. So yes, I'll definitely be able to try to find the fabric for you or material, and that's really it. Yeah, I'll just be able to find it for you. Make the bonnet. If you want a custom satin on the inside too, like a different color or a color that corresponds to the team too, I can get the
Mm-hmm.
fabric for you as well, and I can make the bonnet for you and deliver or ship to you as well too.
Love
Love
it.
that. Love
Love
that.
it. Yes,
Love
This
I
is one of
adore
the
you.
bonnets I made
all
recently.
the gators.
Yes,
Yeah.
Look
I
how nice
like
that is.
that.
That's
yes,
nice.
ma'am. And I would just
Ooh.
put the colors that I would see, or like a color that I would see that would correspond with the fabric right here. For one of the bonnets, I chose orange, and it was really pretty. It was really, really
Ooh,
pretty.
I can believe that. Have you ever thought about reaching out to the different colleges and universities and saying, "Hey, this is what I do. This is and I can take and make X amount of these and they can put them into their collegiate
That's
store?"
very great marketing.
To be
Yeah.
honest, my mom was talking to me about that, and my mom was talking to me about that, and
Mhm.
I wasn't really sure because. Oh, can you take this question for me?
Well, I really don't. You know what? I didn't think she could, go on the campuses and try and sell her products. A lot of people have access to do that, but you know how things are nowadays. You can't just go on private property, even though it's
Hmm.
public, but properties like that, and they call it soliciting or whatever. So the way she normally does it, like she makes her AKA thing, Delta thing, Zeta Phi Beta. She make all the different colors of bonnets for those
Mm-hmm.
particular sororities. And when we're out, if she sees somebody who has on the AKA colors or the Delta colors, she target them. She go right to them and she's like, "Hey, I got your colors for you." You
Yes.
know, she might say, "Are you an AKA or are you a Delta Phi Beta?" And they're like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I got some for you." So that's how we pretty much operate when it comes to, promoting her little business for those sororities and people
She need a
like
store.
that's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
you
do.
need
She
an
do need to
online
set up a
store.
storefront.
And
Yeah.
I'm hoping and praying that there's someone out there that is watching, will watch this, who can give us some more information on getting her things out. She's 16 years old.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's not out here doing anything, just trying to figure it out. She's out here making a life for herself at 16. And if
yeah,
there's, and I'm seeing near future, you'll be able to pay your own college tuition and you'll be able to do
Ooh,
all
yes,
these things
ma'am.
on your own. And I
yes,
commend you,
Yes,
baby
ma'am.
girl, because like I said, at 16, I wasn't even thinking about trying to be nobody's entrepreneur. I think I was just mainly trying to get out of school. And,
mhm,
trying to make a difference, in my life with getting going further than where I'm at. Now that I'm older and looking at someone as young as you who have a mindset, not only an entrepreneur mindset, but want to be a chemist and learn by
Yes.
you're destined, young lady. You're a destined young lady, and know God. I love
mhm,
that about you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
yeah,
putting my orders in, and I was also asking since we're on here, if anyone out there who wants to order, get you some of these bonnets. Christmas is coming
Yeah.
up. Mother's Day. I'm even saying Black History. There's so
Black
many different,
History.
yes, Black History. Go
Valentine's
ahead,
Day.
show it to me. I'm
yeah.
looking.
She did.
Look, I love you too. Is asking you a question. She said, "How do you feel about selling them on Poshmark?"
I honestly haven't really thought about it because I've thought about selling them on Etsy and I've thought about Poshmark
Mm-hmm.
too. But I guess I just have to set it up really because I've been really
Mm-hmm.
focused in school as well too. And I
Yes,
have to be
ma'am.
focused in school because she'll get on me.
Big
And
time.
if I don't, yeah. But over
Yeah.
this summer, I was thinking about making my online business page soon and start kind of picking out or reaching out to different what is it called, website brands, or not website brands but
Mm,
like vendors and stuff,
Oh, the
and
vendors to
Okay.
collaborate. Oh,
to
yeah.
collaborate with different hairstylists, braiders to put my bonnets in their shop so they can sell them,
And a lot
but
of people
yes,
yeah.
have
Yeah.
asked her,
yes.
it, I want to give a shout out to SOS Salon out in Douglasville. They are so amazing. It's two young, very young black women that own the salon, and all three of the sisters work inside the salon. They co-own it together.
Mm.
They were the first people who asked us if we could put our bonnets in their shop, and whenever they sold one, they would cash out her the money. So they were
Love
already
that.
in the beginning of her career with this. So I just wanted to shout them out. They're very good stylists. If you need dreads or braids, they do awesome work. One of them do nails and one of them do the dreads. Like I said, and the other one she does all kind of hair. So they're amazing out there. So yeah,
Wow.
she's
SOS. All right, SOS.
yeah,
So thank you so much for being here. We love that. Thank you.
you're
Thank
Yes.
welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So what there's another question right here.
No, we haven't gotten a pen yet. She's looking to get one. Her business, it was Dangly Yours by Head Decor, but we just we took it down a notch and just called it Head Decor because Dangly Yours by Head Decor was just too long. So
Mm-hmm.
Head Decor is what we're looking to patent. And
To be
uh,
honest, the Dangle Yours by Head Decor came from was from my mom because she used to make earrings as well from clay, and
yeah,
she
Ooh.
used to post her earrings onto that page. So I was like, maybe we should do stuff for your head and more. And so, like, for your ears, your hair, and we just
Look at
set it off from there. So that's really it.
love
Love it.
it.
But
Love it.
Diana did say something really good. Make sure you guys get that patent and also get it
Absolutely.
copyrighted. So that way you
Okay.
don't have to worry about
So
somebody
the name.
yeah,
Yeah.
and trademark and get that name trademarked and everything. Protect your investment at all costs. And I'm gonna say something really
Absolutely.
quick. The colleges and universities, reach out to the collegiate stores. Each one of them have a collegiate store. Reach out to the collegiate store and say, "Hey, we have some products that we think would be great for you guys," and see
Okay.
what they say. You will be amazed because they're always looking for someone, because they a lot of times they're looking for something a little different other than the t-shirts and just the hats and little pennants and flags and stuff that they have. So they always
Right.
looking for something different. So
Okay.
Like
so that's,
Prince
yeah,
and
look,
she's
reach out to the
16
collegiate
years
stores.
old. Ah, she's
Okay.
16.
Thank you for that.
Let them know,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let them know we got an entrepreneur. Yeah, I love that. That makes a lot of
Thank
Yeah.
you.
sense. Yeah,
Thank you for that.
reach on
And
out.
no worries. And really quickly, tell them about the other products that you sell as well.
Oh,
Let me get
so
some of the stuff.
I make scrunchies as well, just like this.
Nice.
And I can put my hair up just like that too.
Love it.
And just like that.
Love
Yes,
it.
honey.
And then I also make my hair bows. And they also look just like this.
Love that.
Oh, look at that, Lonnie.
Yes.
Oh,
Lonnie
I
and
can see
Alexa.
that
Oh
in
my
my
goodness.
grandma's head. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Love
How
it.
about you, Di? You got them grandbabies?
Yes.
Let me see.
And then I have my mega scrunchie right
Nice.
here.
Love it. And now,
Wow.
are you able to make themed scrunchies as well? Like the Hello
Yes, ma'am.
Kitties and things? Okay.
Yes,
Wonderful.
ma'am. I was thinking about making. Honestly, you saw the pack that I think I showed you a pack yesterday that I had with all the scrunchies
Mm-hmm.
like this instead of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I would get like for Hello Kitty. There's different characters like my Melody and
Right.
Corona,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just get their colors like their main colors and just stack them
Mm-hmm.
up and then get like the Hello Kitty print like this one right
Uh-huh.
here and just put it as like in the middle for my main base and everything. So yeah.
Love that. Okay.
Great
Okay.
idea.
Wonderful.
Once you got more
Wonderful.
ideas, wonderful.
Oh,
I
I
Yes,
can't
love
wait to
it.
ma'am.
order some stuff for my grandbabies.
Yes. So again, y'all know I had her Instagram up. You can go ahead on Instagram and contact her and let her know if you want any of these beautiful bonnets, scrunchies.
Mm-hmm.
Mama said she doing earrings. I wish I'd have seen some earrings. Would have been really nice.
let me
Um,
let me grab the board because I have some old ones because I just stopped making
okay,
them, but I
that'll be
still have a
nice.
few.
We
To
would
do.
like to see
Let-
what your
Okay.
where she get it from. So, like I say,
let me-
anyone who wants to go ahead, tell me,
She
say
also
it.
makes cakes too. She also makes cakes too.
She makes cakes too.
Wow.
So y'all
Yeah.
just creative over there, just making all kinds of stuff.
Y'all
Y'all
sure
whole house
are.
should be a store and a business.
I know, right?
Okay, so this is an old board with a few of them on there, but
Okay,
it was
bring it
earrings
a little
like
more so we
Bring
this.
can
it to the
see.
camera a little bit
Hold
more.
up to the camera.
Okay,
Oh,
so they
Oh,
look
yes.
like
those
this.
are nice.
Yeah, and that's
And they're
just the
made
old.
from, what are they made
Man,
from?
they're
Clay.
made from polymer clay. From polymer clay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow, you
Look at
guys
that
are
Thank
one right there.
you.
The triangle's
very
beautiful.
crafty.
That's where you got
Thank
your
you.
craft from. Nice. And I
Uh-huh.
heard you bake. Someone said you bake
Oh
too.
no, she's. You know what? We both bake. We both
Okay.
bake.
What? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. You guys are
Oh,
amazing.
that's a talented family. I love it. I love it. I
Yes. So
love it.
she I had made carrot cake last Christmas and this Christmas and everybody just loved it. So that's one of her favorite cakes as well. So she was like, "Mommy, can you teach me how to make it?" So I did. And she made her first carrot cake. What was that?
It
Oh, a
was
month ago.
It was on Friday the 14th. I remember
Okay.
because no, it was Friday the 12th actually because my teacher's birthday was the next day, and I basically made it for my class. I didn't have any cake left over to take home with me or to give to my teacher the next day.
Yes.
Well, that's
But
something.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yes.
something kind of
I,
wonderful. Like one of them
yes.
wonderful daughters that all mamas want.
Yes, she's
Yes.
amazing. Yes.
I love
You know,
y'all.
every
I think
time,
you did a good job.
they all get on your nerve, but I thank God she's an amazing kid altogether. She's respectable. She doesn't like to go out and interact with the other kids. Which I thought it was a problem at first, but then I realized that kids can be big bullies sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
I never pushed her to go out. I said, well, what are you gonna do in the house? And she at first she was playing the game a lot. Then she came up with the idea of doing this little business, which I approve, and she's been doing it ever since. And we're always together. Like I said, she's
Love it.
this is my ride or die. We
Yeah.
oh, I
I
so,
love
love our
yeah,
relationship.
Thank
Beautiful,
I
you.
love
Thank you.
it.
beautiful.
I love
I'm
Well,
on
it.
the
And
thank
like I
nerves
y'all
said,
so
I
much. Oh my
oh
God. We thank y'all so
yes.
much for being a part. Go ahead, Yvonne. I'm sorry.
Yes. Well,
Thank
I
we
love
have
you.
come to the
y'all.
end of the show. So I tell everybody, go to the dangly underscore V. Can you put that back up there really
Yes,
quick?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go to her Instagram page, dangly underscore yours underscore by underscore head decor. Get your
Yes.
orders in. If it's something that you guys want made, personalized or something like that, let her know. Have your ideas together. Support this young lady. She is
Yes.
16 years old and an
We love
entrepreneur
you.
and an excellent student.
Thank
And
Yes.
and she's going to major her hair bonnets because that
you. Yeah,
industry is going to teach her more about hair and skincare and things of that nature and so on and so forth. So you
And
need
her
to
absolutely.
mom
apply that to
earrings
what you're
now. She got
doing.
some earrings in there. We need to put mommy back to
Yes.
work. We go
Mommy got
ahead on. I
earrings
see
and
them
things of that
beautiful
nature.
earrings.
And as you saw someone lean into the camera and tell us she makes cakes too. So just know that they have a lot going on over there. I want to thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for joining us today. And
Thank you
and I
for
would
having
like to
me.
thank you.
no worries. And we would like to invite you guys to come back again and
Absolutely.
share new whenever, especially when you have new products and services, or just to come out and talk to us more about being a young entrepreneur and mom about the support that you give. So we would love to have you guys come back another day with
Thank
us.
y'all so much.
Absolutely.
God
We would
bless
love to.
you.
God
Talking to
bless
All
y'all
you
right.
today.
again. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Hey guys, so we made it. My BFF over there, she
Yeah.
spoke up a little bit, but she's not feeling too good because look at her over there. But she gonna get her some rest. She's gonna get some well deserved rest after this because she has been pushing herself and pushing herself. But look,
Yeah.
guys, I want to thank you guys so much. Listen, what's in the bag
Get
is
them,
our
get them, get
interactive
them, get them, get
page.
them about that
Um,
celebration, girl. Get them got that
yes,
celebration.
I got you. I got you. So
Okay.
what's in the bag is our on Facebook is our interactive page. Motivational Monday, talk about it Tuesday, Wednesday, thankful Thursday, and Friday. And then we also have our business directory.
We're
What's
going
in the
fast.
bag with the question mark? Now listen to this. I need you guys to go to our directory and keep up with things that's going on. Because guess what? Celebrate good times. Come on. So it is time for our 4 year anniversary, our 4th year of doing What's in the Bag. So we
Yay.
have, and I mean, we have a full lineup. We have a full lineup of what's going on. Marvin, you want me to tell them some of the things that we got going
You
on?
can just a little bit, just a little
Just a
bit,
little bit, just a
just
little
a
bit.
little,
So we're gonna
just a
have
little.
some singers. We're gonna have some people come in and talk to you and tell you about share their experiences and so on and so forth. We're gonna have a comedian. We got a lot coming on. All y'all need to do is know that February the 12th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys need to pop in. Y'all need to come on and take and celebrate with us. Come join the fun. That's all I got to say on that right now.
Yeah. Come on, y'all.
Yes,
I'm
yes, yes,
excited
yes.
about that. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And
Go
we're
ahead.
gonna put more of this, and you guys will see more of this on our What's in the Bag page, our What's in the Bag directory page. You guys are gonna see some of this on YouTube and things of that nature. So we're gonna put it out there so that you guys can mark your calendars. And now,
Yeah.
last but not least, we also have at the bottom of the screen, you see the little icon where it says buy me a cup of coffee. Buy me a
Mhm.
cup of coffee allows you guys to be able to go in and buy us a cup of coffee. Just basically what it says. And by buying us a cup of coffee helps to support what's in the bag, helps us pay these bills, helps us keep the lights on, help us continue to bring good quality content to you guys. And then we also have what's in the bag. Our cash app is what's in the bag, $ what's in the bag 21. So you guys can also make a donation that way. Um, I'm trying to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Did I leave anything
YouTube.
out? Oh yeah, that's
YouTube.
right. YouTube. So you guys also can check us out on Instagram and TikTok and Twitch at What's in the Bag 21. And then of course on YouTube, What's in the Bag 21. We asked you guys go subscribe, like, and share. Let me say that again. YouTube, What's in the Bag 21. So subscribe, like, and share. And then also we do have our call in number, people. You guys can call us throughout the week as well as during the show. And the number is 833-520-9482. And guess what? That's personalized because the 833-520 WITB. Take and give us a call. That stands for What's in the
Mhm.
Bag. 833-520-9482. And that brings us to the end of the show, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. It is such a beautiful, beautiful day. It is such a beautiful day. Anytime God gives us a breath in our body and wakes us up, it's a beautiful day. I don't care what's going on. What I want y'all to do, I want y'all to stay blessed, be a blessing. Any of you have anything you want to say?
No, I just want to say bye. Love y'all. Thank
Thank
y'all
you
for
guys for
joining
joining
me,
us.
joining
Yeah,
us
we see you
again.
guys next week.
Next week. Love you. Bye bye.